What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dave Lucas with Injection Molding Skills and More. Today I'm going to go over a couple of different things. So I want to go over machine repeatability test, how to do the test, and how to actually do it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the 4 variables and the 3 variables for the processing side, what it takes to do that. Okay, so machine repeatability test. I'm going to read what it actually tells you. It says the purpose of this test is to determine if the screw, barrel, and check valve are functioning properly. Okay. Worn screws, barrels will provide better mixing but slower recovery rates as plastic flushes back over the flights. Also, standard screws are notorious for dead spots behind the flights. This can have large carbon deposits that block plastic flow. Check non-return valve wear will allow material to flow back into the screw, which will create inconsistency in your process. So, you get carbon buildup behind the screw flights, and then what happens is it makes it to where the screw can't recover all the time correctly. You might get better mix or something like that, but this is a test to check to make sure that your screws working properly. This will determine if your barrel temperatures, everything. This will give you all your stuff for the machine repeatability to make sure you're doing everything the same. So follow along. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to go over here to the whiteboard and I'm going to show you a couple things, okay? Whoops, sorry. Okay, hopefully that don't fall. Okay, so what I wanted to go over with you guys was the 4 variables. Now this is on the processing side. So you'd have the heat, pressure, flow, and cooling. That's your 4 variables in a process. So on the heat side, you'd have the barrel, the mold, the overall heat. Pressure is injection, back pressure, and pack pressure. You fill, or the flow would be fill time and resistance. Cooling is how fast can you run your process, okay? These are the ones I use a lot whenever I'm processing on a press, these here. So the 3 variables for troubleshooting are always your machine, any machine setting that you can change to actually affect the process. Material, anything that would affect the material. So if you have to dry it, moisture, contaminated, blowing agent, anything that would go into that. Then the last thing would be your mold. So the vents or other, and when I put other, I mean the dimensions of the mold, changing the dimensions of a mold. Okay, so let's go over the repeatability test. Now this is how you would do a repeatability test. So first thing you do is you would load your tool, optimize your process. So get your press running, get everything running correctly, run some good parts on it, make sure it's running really good. Leave process alone for the remainder of the test. Do not touch the process whatsoever. Move the injection unit back. So you're going to move the injection unit all the way back. You're going to purge into the air. And you're going to do this over, you're going to repeat this process over 10 times. And what you're going to do is you're going to take number 6 here and you're going to do the fill time, peak injection pressure. So it should look like this. This should be through the nozzle. This should be through the mold. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 10 shots and you're going to purge it. You're going to record the fill time and the pressure. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to run your barrel forward and you're going to do the same thing. Okay, so you're going to move your injection unit forward. You're going to inject into the mold and then record number 6. You're going to do the same thing like number 10. Both those are recording. I don't know why, but my camera shut off. But you're going to do 6 and 10 together. Then repeat this process 10 times. So here's what we have then. So you have through the mold, through the nozzle. If you notice your pressure, whenever you're purging into the air, the pressure is going to be totally different. When you're purging into a mold, your pressure is going to go up because you got resistance, okay? So it's totally different. But your fill time should be almost identical all down through there. So what you want to do is you want to take all 10 of these, add them up, divide them by 10, and that'll give you your average. Or divide by 10, that'll give you your average here. Your average should be around 90% or higher is what you want that average to be, okay? So the value can't be lower than 90%, or you're going to have a consistent, or consider this inconsistent, okay? So always what I try to do is just make sure that your fill time is the same as what you're going through the mold is. It has to be pretty close. Your pressures are not going to be that way. You can see the difference here if you're doing a study on it. But this is a machine repeatability test. Like I said, if you're having issues with the screw, you're having issues with the barrel, recovery time, any of those issues whatsoever, this would be a good study to try. Now, I do have a dynamic check ring study. I think I did a video over that a while back that shows you how to weigh the part out. Or not to weigh the part out, but to weigh the part out, I think it was, to do that study, and then or to freeze off the nozzle and try to shoot forward and to see if it actually just holds a good cushion or not, holds all that material in there and the screw don't slip going forward. Okay, I guess that's it on this, but like I said, these are the 4 variables. These are the 3 variables for troubleshooting. These are how, if you look at, whenever I show you guys the process, like short shots, flash net, I'm always using this kind of a standard. I always show you the machine variables that you can change. I always show you the material that you can actually troubleshoot. And I show you the mold always last, because the mold I always look at it as the last resort. What can I do to the mold to make the process better? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry my camera shut off there for a minute. I don't know what happened, but please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the next video that I'll do, I think, will be on how to calculate shock capacity. So I might do that. If not, I'll try to do a troubleshooting one, like maybe go over something else besides like maybe surface delamination or something like that, because I think I've done short shots, flash, jetting, warping. I think I've done a couple of those videos already. So but yeah, I'm in here on my day off from work doing this. I wanted to make sure I got you guys something. We have a lot of presses coming in. I've been very busy, so please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all the support. Peace.